feel the emotions of friendship with Meri. I don't understand what the relationship is. I think she's in this position waiting for me to go, oh no, don't move to Parowan. I'm worried that you're doing this, and stuff like that. And I'm just...
No, I think Robyn really does try to advocate for Meri, for better or for worse. As Robyn, I never would have put myself in that position. If Kody can't talk to Meri alone.
There's been a lot of moments, I feel, where Kody has been emotionally so withdrawn from Meri, but Meri has...
Hope.
A lot of hope.
I think you have hope and you have hope and you have hope until you realize you don't have hope anymore. And that...
Have you ever witnessed a bond so sacred yet so disrespected? In today's deep dive, we're peeling back the layers of a story that's been years in the making. Meri Brown, a name synonymous with resilience, is finally taking a stand. But what happens when the very foundation of trust and respect is shattered by those closest to you? Join us as we explore how Meri Brown slams Kody and Robyn's disrespectful sacred covenant and reveals the inhumane treatment she's endured for years. Hey everyone, welcome back to Topish. We have some exciting stories that are full of lip-smacking delicacies, so make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. With that being said, let's begin. Meri Brown, a prominent figure from the reality TV show Sister Wives, has been at the center of a complex and emotionally charged situation. Her relationship with Kody Brown, her husband, has been a subject of much discussion and speculation, particularly concerning their estrangement and the dynamics involving Robyn Brown, Kody's other wife. Meri and Kody's marriage has evolved from romantic to platonic, strained by the 2015 catfishing event that distanced Meri emotionally. Despite supporting Kody and Robyn, Meri openly disputes their choices, asserting her opinion, writes, which has drawn criticism, including from psychologists. Resolute against being muted amidst criticism, Meri's outspokenness on other histories' neglect and the missing romances reflects her pain. Her stance is notable given their public exposure. The family dynamics have been affected given the reported divisions and children picking sides, complicating matters due to their polygamous life and publicized show. Moreover, in the upcoming episode of Tell All Sister Wives, star Meri Brown is finally admitting how mistreated she's been over the years. The former first wife is going all out to vent her frustration to her former husband. It appears that she's finally letting her voice be heard and is living up to her words. The 52-year-old patriarch also shared shocking information regarding the loss of interest in the marriage. In the trailer for Tell All Part 2, Meri opened up about the covenant she made with Kody. He knows that they didn't break any parts of their covenant, according to the Sister Wives star. However, Kody ended up making her feel as if she was no longer his wife. I get that you have those feelings towards me, but at least show me some of the courtesy of saying it directly to me. He failed to do that, she stated further. Meri from Sister Wives voiced her dismay over Kody's deceit and broken promises. Despite their religious vows of eternal marriage, she feels abandoned emotionally by Kody, who hasn't honored their pact. She also mentioned Robyn's ex-husband's unfair treatment, recalling a painful message from Kody. Meri shared his indifference to their marriage, suggesting she stay only if she wishes. This cold attitude led Meri to question the point of an eternal union with someone who just changed their feelings towards her. Meri Brown revealed she asked Kody about announcing their separation but was told to keep it private. Despite this, she chose to be open about their estrangement, refusing to hide the truth of Kody's emotional withdrawal and his admission of not wanting a relationship with her. Feeling disrespected by his lack of honest communication, Meri expressed her sentiments in an upcoming Sister Wives episode, questioning Kody's respect for her. While their marriage is over, Meri had held on to hope well after Kody had moved on. Instead of talking to a woman he's been in a relationship with over half his life, Kody hid behind his remaining wife, Robyn Brown, and forced Meri to take the first step towards divorce. Meri and Kody's relationship has been complicated and tumultuous for over 30 years. Meri deserved Kody's respect when he said he was going to end things to her face, despite the fact that their experiences together haven't always been positive. She has every right to be angry about how she was treated during their marriage, and Kody's first wife has found catharsis in talking about this. The fallout from Kody and Meri's relationship is still unfolding on screen, even though their marriage is over. The decision to separate the couple didn't come easily, and while Kody has been checked out of his marriage to Meri for years, his ex-wife had no idea that he wasn't trying to meet for nearly the last decade of their marriage. Sister Wife Season 18 has been a revelatory moment in Meri's life, leading her to what she hopes to be a successful, loving next phase without a difficult relationship weighing down her spirit. Kody Brown isn't particularly nice to Meri Brown, thus some of his comments about her are pretty offensive. He doesn't seem to understand that men shouldn't talk about women in that way, especially after they've been giving birth to his children. However, Kody veers openly between passive-aggressive and mean-spirited until he's discussing his queen, Robyn Brown. From Sob and Robyn, he surely learned the art of passive-aggressive manipulation. The overt meanness, though, is entirely his own. Kody, who's been channeling Darth Vader for years, appears to believe that Meri deserves the worst treatment possible, but Sister Wife Season 18 may disagree. Probably intended to make him appear good, his attempts to paint Meri as a lesser human being. He doesn't achieve the goal when he gets low. In fact, he shows the world how his attitude shattered the many marriages of the Brown family. Off-screen, Meri is a single woman, and her recent weight loss transformation is positive proof that leaving Kody was the best thing she could do. His rude remarks may still hurt, though. Here are some comments he made. In Sister Wife Season 18, Kody feels that Meri cheated on him. He has done a lot to her. Though Meri had her reasons, she did cheat. For the sake of a few sweet and chewy treats, he was willing to forgive it all. When Meri gifted him a delectable array of Rice Krispie treats, one for each year they'd been married, that was thoughtful, and even though the gesture weakened him, it wasn't enough to convince him to stay with her in the end. Yes, technically she left, but in all honesty, he checked out decades ago. This man shouldn't have had Meri baking for him. Robyn had to remind him to give Meri a s'mores at the family barbecue. Robyn loudly whispered to Meri that Kody should bring her a s'mores, who overheard the entire conversation. It ended up being her yet another instance of complete humiliation. This brutal diss is meant to call attention to the more so Pink Floyd rock anthem, Another Brick in the Wall. Kody could be heard singing, "All in all, you're just another brick in the wall," in fact. The reality that his relationship with Meri was doomed was that moment when he said that the writing was on the wall. During the Brandemonium debacle involving sister wives, he voiced his point of view. After asking Meri to move into an imaginary barn with a loft, he left her feeling insulted. Meri and his motorbikes were all he wanted to keep there. Not much more can be said about this here. It speaks for itself that there is negativity. Under the pretense of trying to heal fences with Meri, Kody has a really bizarre tendency of trying to provoke a rise out of her. A shining example of just how boorish Kody can be is Brandemonium. He shares his feelings by making Meri feel unimportant, like an abandoned possession. His whole act is one of pretending to be worried about her. This is indefensible and classic Kody. It's hard to see his side or support him when he does this stuff. Just being cruel is all he does. When Meri contacted Kody on their 32nd wedding anniversary, Kody opted for rudeness. She picked up the phone on that fateful day on April 2022, perhaps entirely oblivious to the fact that Kody was going to unload on her instead of celebrating reaching a significant accomplishment. And the thing is, in that call, he did not really put her down. He waited until after their dinner date. Kody decided it was the perfect time to add, "I don't know why you even bothered to call and say happy anniversary, Meri," as they were seated at the table, ostensibly to have a good time. Meri talked about all of this on screen, and it was incredibly sad. She should have known better than to attempt, though, by that point. To eventually comprehend me, Kody kept twisting the knife like that. Long ago, any other woman on Earth would have understood. Meri's obtuseness was a problem, even though Kody appears like the monster here. It should never have happened on this dinner date. It should never have happened on the phone call preceding it. Under duress, Kody interacts with Meri. Not that he wants things to be any different. So many crucial cues missed by Meri. It must have been hard for her to ignore the signals this time. That being said, those weren't her first signals. As usual, Kody's definition of marital duty is all about Robyn. For that reason alone, he was putting up with Meri. He wants her to respect him. It's almost unbelievable how many terrible things Kody has said about Meri, who is such a mild-mannered woman on screen. There might be some more about Meri than what first meets the eye, though. Peyton Brown, a controversial Sister Wife star, said that Meri was abusive to him and other Brown kids when they were growing up. Meri never addressed the accusations directly. It's such a blessing that Kody and Meri were able to make a clean break after their terrible match. However, the events that transpired over the course of 18 tough Sister Wife seasons, that cannot be forgotten. Meri and Kody will remember their awful relationship for the rest of their lives. Hopefully, they can put it behind them for real. I'm willing to fake being in love with Meri, doing my husband's responsibilities, sort of putting up with the things that so deeply irritate me that I find it difficult to be near her. I don't know if I should, for the sake of, well, anything. Through this, I can fake. The things Kody is saying are outrageous. He has absolutely no class. Madness results from having all of the quotes grouped together. Luckily, one thing that came out of their deeply unsatisfying relationship was good. They share an adult kid, Leon Brown, who's grown apart from the Brown family in part due to Kody's lack of support during their transition. Although courageous is Kody's trans child, Kody is a coward. There aren't enough real hurting tunes and ballads to express what Meri's been through. Unfortunately, Kody emotes that he is completely unwilling to work on his issues with Meri. The issues seem unsolvable in his defense. Meri is better off without the Sister Wife Season 18 celeb who has only brought her pain. Fighting for him is not worthwhile. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the tumultuous dynamics between Meri, Kody, and Robyn Brown. Do you think Meri's claims shed new light on the family situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Topish keeps you up to date on all the latest Hollywood celebrity news, drama, and gossip. Subscribe to our channel and check back for new videos and updates, and we'll see you in the next one.